Hi there, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see what is going on with them, gauge their energy, like channel their energy to get messages from them, see where their head's at, see, what their next moves might be, their intentions, kind of just a holistic reading on their energy. So yeah, as you can see, we have 4 piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the amethyst, pile 2 with the clear quartz, pile 4 with the rose quartz, and pile 4 with the red quartz, also known as the root chakra stone. So yeah, as I always say, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick a pile that you are the most drawn to. You can pick based on anything really, angel numbers, the design of the cards, on the cards, crystals, just your intuition. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and take a second to do that, and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the amethyst. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on with them. What are they feeling and thinking? What messages would they convey to you if they could? Things like that. So yeah, before getting started, I do want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Don't think that your future is tied to a tarot reading you saw on YouTube. You have free will in your reality and a lot more control than you know. So yeah, I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you do want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a personal reading. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start your reading off with the Moonology cards, just to kind of set the tone for the reading. I find that sometimes picking oracle cards first can set the tone, deliver like messages that whenever the tarot cards like correspond to those messages or clarify the messages, it's a lot cooler than maybe the other way around. I don't know, like I just like to switch things up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start off by picking the cards from the Moonology deck. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle it. Okay. Ooh, okay, so the first card that we got is Work Through Your Fears, New Moon in Scorpio. So someone in this connection could be a Scorpio or have that in their, moon, rising Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But I am seeing that your person has a lot of self-doubt, okay? This has to do with like limiting beliefs. I do feel like for a lot of you, your person kind of self-sabotage themselves, or they have a tendency to do that, and it's more of a subconscious thing. Okay, I do feel like this person has limiting beliefs in their subconscious that kind of messed with like the 3D reality of this relationship. And I feel like that happens a lot more than we know. Okay, like things could be going well, but like sometimes you have fears that end up manifesting, and it's obviously it's not something that anyone wants, but like it's like it's so weird. But because I'm seeing like this has to do with kind of like the hidden. I know this is Scorpio, but I'm even getting like 12th house energy. I'm even like getting Pisces a lot, because I feel like Pisces and Scorpio are really like intuitive signs. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, they can feel your energy, okay? And they are a lot more intuitive than you know. I feel like maybe they could have come off a certain way on the surface level, but like I feel like your person and you, okay, I feel like this could also be channeling your energy. They kind of could sense when things were going like downhill. So then they would do something to kind of like it's more of like a subconscious self-defense mechanism. Like, for example, like if you were to kind of like notice that, oh, this person's like talking to other people, like you just had this like weird hunch that just came out of nowhere, like a dream or something like that. Like your brain, your subconscious literally starts doing kind of protecting itself again, like a subconscious psychological self-defense mechanism. Maybe you start acting up, maybe that's when you start picking fights or something like that. I feel like this person kind of had that. Like it's so weird. Like this is a really spiritual card. It's even hard to put into words, but kind of like talking about it more on a surface level, I just feel like your person has a lot of limiting beliefs and fears surrounding relationships. I do feel like this could have to do with the fact that they were around people, maybe their parents or friends or family that kind of maybe they had like divorces or separations, or like they're kind of used to things not really working out around them, and that sort of tainted their own view of relationships. This could also, have to do with fears from the past. Their past relationships didn't work out, and like they still have scars from that. Okay, I do feel like this person either might hold grudges, or like they kind of do carry the emotional scars with them. They do have some sort of past baggage that is affecting them. So I feel like that is something that they are going through, okay? But I also do see that they are working through them. I feel like they could be taking like actual steps and actions to, you know, like solve that. And this could even just mean like talking to their friends. Like I knew about this one person who was really hung up over this girl, and like it was to the point where, like, this girl had such a big impact on him that he literally started reaching out to his like female friends and friends, about this connection. Like he really like was a simp over this girl and things like that. And their friends told them like, look, maybe you have attachment issues, anxiety. Therapy could be like, good for you. So I really do feel like your person is asking about you. They're definitely like asking their friends about advice about you and this connection. I just feel like you had a really deep, profound impact on them. With this Scorpio energy, I feel like this was a really intense and passionate connection. I feel like this was really heavy on the emotion, more than okay? Again, more than this person even showed you on the surface level. Like this person just really, really was taken aback by you and this connection. It was really, really different than anything that they have ever experienced, or they might have experienced that before, but I feel like you are either like the one and only, maybe even love of their life, or one of the few loves of their lives, or one of the most like impactful relationships and connections they have ever had. Okay, this is not something that they like feel with anyone and everyone. Maybe they could have dated around and things like that. Scorpio kind of is known to be, they don't have to be a Scorpio, but just with the energy of this card, they are known to kind of, date around, maybe like kind of explore and things like that. Like that doesn't have to be the case, but I just feel like there are only a few people that they have really felt a deep emotional connection to, and you are one of them. And I just feel like, this connection really brought things to the surface level. It really brought up a lot of problems that they didn't even know that they had. A lot of like, fears came to surface. Like I feel like they already had these underlying subconscious fears, but the motivation to work on them, the motivation to like understand that like something's going on with them, there's something that they need to fix, maybe even do some shadow work, only came to light because of you and because of this connection. Okay, which is really great. Like that's a huge compliment even. This just means that like you meant and still mean a lot to them. Yeah. Ooh, we also got emotions are running high. How crazy is this? This is like exactly like, okay, this card could not clarify this work through your fears card any better. Again, super deep, emotional, intense connection. Oh my gosh, like I am feeling the energy of this. Like I just feel like this was like so deeply profound, so intense that like this made them question everything. This made them question why they met you, why this happened, why things ended up being the way that they did. And I'm seeing that maybe this person wasn't really the type of person to question that. I don't even feel like they were really all that spiritual or metaphysical until they met you. Maybe they're still not, but they're definitely more than they were before. Okay, like I feel like maybe you even converted this person into like, not converted, but like maybe if you talked about astrology, spirituality, tarot, or something like that, they never really believed in this until they met you. Maybe they were with people that tried explaining it to them, but they never really understood it until they met you. They never really got into it until they met you. Okay, like I'm seeing a lot of like moon imagery. Obviously this is like, the moonology cards, but like I'm seeing a lot of like full moon, new moon imagery. Like I know this is super moon, but like this goes from like, a new moon to super moon, so it's like 0 to 100 real quick. Like you just had this like, again, great big impact on them that like, when they met you, like I feel like from the start emotions were already running high. Like I feel like you guys have been through hell and back. Like you have been through everything. Like I just feel like, I'm seeing a lot to do about like cycles, like, rebirth, renewal. I'm seeing a lot of like, Pluto energy as well with this new moon in Scorpio. But I am seeing that there has been some sort of like, there's going to be some sort of renewal, okay, like rebirth. So the whole cycle about death, rebirth, renewal, like I'm seeing that in this because this goes from new moon to full moon, super moon. So it's like, I just see a lot to do with like a journey coming full circle. You guys have, um, gone through a lot, and like maybe this person even hitting you up, because I'm filming this during the Mercury retrograde. This is a timeless reading, but I sometimes feel that like whenever things are filmed, like the energy of that can carry through. So if you were to watch a video like let's say a year ago from now, I feel like there was some sort of like ooh, yeah, we were in a Venus retrograde a year from now. So maybe if you were to watch that video, maybe that energy would still be channeled and it would still like apply to today. I don't know, like, I just feel like it's whatever you believe in, but I'm seeing that like if this person hits you up, like don't be surprised. I'm even seeing something to do with them, like, drunk texting you or something like that. Like they would just be chilling at a bar or something like that, and they've had a little bit too much to consume, if you know what I mean, drink and things like that. And they'll just hit you up kind of out of nowhere. They'll just text you. Like I'm even sure for a lot of you guys, when you're in that kind of state of mind, that doesn't even have to be intoxication, but maybe when you're really low on sleep or like or sugar rush or something where like you're kind of out of like your normal like balanced state, um you feel the need to like hit up people, or there's certain people that you think about a lot. Yeah, I definitely feel like that is what this person is going through with you. I definitely feel like they've had like hunches to contact you. It's actually so crazy. Like my own ex contacted me during this Mercury retrograde, and I really felt like it was beyond that. So this could definitely be happening with you. Okay, like nothing is beyond anything. I really do feel like your person has been like feeling your energy a lot more stronger. Okay, like regardless of whether or not they are Pisces or Scorpio, which are signs that I've been seeing a lot. Maybe they do have like a Pisces or Scorpio moon, Venus, or like seventh house or something like that. I just feel like there could be some sort of like their wherever their Pisces and Scorpio is, wherever their 8th house and 12th house is, could be impacted by whatever is going on in the like sky right now, planetary transits. I do feel like they are really being impacted by that. Like they are really going through that. Maybe it could just be that, or like it could really be anything. Like I do believe in astrology, so that obviously requires you knowing their entire birth chart, which not everyone knows off the top of their head. Like not everyone knows their birth time and things like that. Maybe you did ask them for their birth time, or maybe you don't know their entire chart, but you know their signs. But I'm just, whatever is going on, they are feeling your energy and they are feeling the need to contact you. I feel like emotions are running really high. I even feel like we are in a, I feel like Cancer is in Venus right now. There are some like Venus transits that are really heavy. We got all the water signs here, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like I mentioned all of them. Cancer has to kind of do with like living in the past. Cancers are known to be kind of like nostalgic about their exes and lovers. Maybe they even could be they could be a Cancer, or have those have Cancer in their chart somewhere. But yeah, I'm just sensing that they're really nostalgic about you and really nostalgic about this connection in general. So, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards. Dang, I cannot believe I spent 11 minutes talking about this. I really felt the energy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Kawaii Tarot deck. It looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle it a bit. Ooh, okay. These two cards just came out. Okay, let's see what it is. Let's see what they are. Oh my gosh, we got the Three of Swords. That's the heartbreak card. And we got the Seven of Cups. Okay, let's talk about this. So, Three of Swords, yeah, I do feel like either they are heartbroken about this connection, and this may seem kind of unlikely to you, but trust me, they really, really um, felt a lot in this connection. They felt a lot for you. So if you are in separation right now, this could just indicate that the separation has been really hard on them. It's not something that they want to be in forever. I just feel like, whenever you when you separated, like literally a part of them was missing. Okay, I feel like you guys connected so deeply. You had this great bond that, like, this was just so intense that, like, when you guys separated, it was like literally like, two halves of a soul separating. For whatever reason, I am sensing this could be a twin flame connection. I really did get that pretty heavy in, even though like I mean, we still have to pick more cards, but like there are certain cards that like correspond to twin flames, like the lovers and things like that. But yeah, I'm just seeing this was really intense. This was really passionate, and I'm even seeing like the Seven of Cups. There's a couple of different interpretations to this. They could have people around them. You could have people around them. You both have options, but I just feel like none of you really want these other people. Like even if they are with someone else, they are not feeling the same way that they felt about you. I feel like they've tried to move on, but like they just have not felt the same way about anyone else. Like they, you know, whatever you had was something that, yeah, they're not finding with anyone else, and that's why they really want to hit you up again. Like they've tried and they're just like, nah, like I just feel like maybe you've even been subconsciously manifesting them or something like that, or maybe even consciously manifesting them, but they've been feeling your energy quite a lot, and they're just like, yeah, no one else is cutting it for me. Like, I really want to be with this person. Like, they really want to be with you, okay? And, you know, like with the Seven of Cups, I feel like each cup represents a different aspect of your relationship. Like, one could represent the text messages that you sent, one could represent all the sweet, kind, caring, loving moments, one could represent, you know, the eye contact that you made. Like, for whatever reason, I'm channeling, like, if you guys got intimate with one another, they're thinking back to the moments, especially when you looked in one another's eyes, okay? Like, I'm just really channeling that pretty heavy, like, just whatever, like, you know, eyes are the window to the soul. I'm seeing someone in this connection could have had like blue eyes or brown eyes or something like that, you or them, but it's like whenever they looked into your eyes, like they saw a part of you, like they saw a part of them in you, maybe while they were even in you. I know we got a little bit freaky here, but like, no, I feel like this is like a really deep soul connection. Like, it's more than like even like, you know, that. It's like about, like, I just feel like they want to get intimate with you, and they're channeling those times and thinking about those times. And like, you know, because we did get Scorpio, that's why I'm seeing a lot to do with like sex and stuff, because that does rule the 8th house of like sex, death, and things like that. So I feel like they want a new beginning with you. So if this has, you know, ended, like, I don't think that's going to be permanent, okay? I'm really seeing something about a renewal and rebirth. And like, I just feel like you guys did connect through that, okay? I even feel like, you know, this might be a little bit deep and intense for some of you guys, but like, some of you guys could have healing powers through that, like healing powers through like sex or something like that. Like, I feel like you sort of like had this kind of impact on them, like if they were hurt or something. Like, I literally feel like you guys getting intimate, or you know, and in whatever way, like, this could even just be like making out or something, like it somehow helped them. It helped them, like, you know, get through something. You helped them see the light. Like, I feel like if, you know, maybe someone was trying to get over from someone from their past, like, you definitely did that. And like, that's a compliment. Like, I'm not saying you're a rebound, like, I'm just saying that, you know, this person kind of had like a hiatus in their dating life. They didn't really feel much for anyone until they met you, or like, you just kind of like helped them through a lot, and I just feel like you healed them in some way. Yeah, it's really intense, it really is. But you know, there's, your person feels a lot for you, okay? I even feel like this could be, you know, I know soul ties are kind of known to be like, or have like a negative connotation around them, but like, I feel like this is a good soul tie, but maybe it was like energy draining for you or something like that. But yeah, I'm just seeing something to do with that. Oh my gosh, like, this is not really something that I talk about in readings in general, but yeah, I am seeing that. Okay, let's go and see what else is going on. Ooh, we did get the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this has to do with emotional fulfillment. Seriously, you emotionally fulfilled them in every way. Like, this connection was satisfying in every manner, like, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, holistically, like intimately, you know, physically, like every single thing, okay? Like, you fulfilled them, and like, this is not something that they um either experienced before they met you, and it's not something that they're experiencing even after they met you. Like, they really think back to you, and they really see you as someone who's special. Like, they think you're one of a kind. They think you're a rare breed, okay? Yeah, we also got the Fool, okay? So again, there's a lot of passion. I'm getting Aries energy coming in. Yeah, we definitely did get a lot of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also getting Gemini energy. Yeah, so someone could have any of these signs in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. This is all about a new start, okay? Again, like with the whole Scorpio, you know, I talked about Pluto and how that represents like rebirth, renewal, and things like that. They do want a fresh new start with you. They are still really passionate about you, still passionate about this connection. I feel like even though we are like getting all this heavy energy, like, there's a sort of juxtaposition between lightheartedness and heaviness, as in like, you know, maybe they were kind of heavy, maybe they were dealing with a lot of things, but you brought this sort of element of lightheartedness to them. I feel like you both are really deep people, but together you just like got along really well. Like, there was just this beautiful lighthearted energy that you shared that they really miss, okay? I even feel like they miss all the good times that you had in the beginning of this connection, when you know, first started meeting, hanging out with each other, you know, that sort of like honeymoon phase. That's what I always read the Fool card as. Yeah. We also got the Page of Pentacles. Oh my god. Yeah, I was covering this with my like finger the entire time I read it as Ace. But Page of Pentacles, okay. This is all about giving you a message, okay? This is all about giving you a message that they want something more with you. They want stability with you. Like, they really want to, like, you know, they see something more with you. They even see a future with you, because this connection has literally everything. The feels are there, you know, the emotions emotions are there, the connection is there, and like every level, again, intellectually, holistically, spiritually, like you guys just got along on like every level, every realm. Okay, so I definitely feel like, you know, they want to give you a message. I'm really seeing something to do with 379. Oh my gosh, there's literally a motorcycle outside. Maybe someone was into motorcycle and leather jackets. Maybe someone was even a little bit edgy or had piercings or wears like jewelry or something like that. Yeah. But I do see that like they still have a thing for you. They still have feelings for you. And there's a lot of cards and messages about them wanting a new start and them even wanting to reach out to you. So, wow. Okay, this is really intense, really heated, really passionate. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards, like some love oracle cards. These are kind of just like little messages that like I you know, hand wrote. So yeah, it's what you saw in the thumbnail. Okay, yeah, we got I want to hear your voice. Yeah, I am getting like Gemini energy coming in here, like, you know, even with the third house that has to do with like the voice, throat chakra, communication. I really do feel like they've been wanting to communicate with you. They really miss talking to you, conversing with you. They really felt like you got along really well and you had some like really great conversations. And yeah, this was just a great journey. Like, you know, with the Fool, I'm seeing like they really want to continue this journey with you, like start afresh, like, you know, offer you something, like, and you know, kind of just yeah, start over, start fresh. Oh my gosh, and we got I am obsessed with you. Okay, I was getting this a lot. Like, I am sort of getting obsessive energy, you know, with Scorpio, that again, that rules the 8th house. And even like, yeah, I got Pisces energy too, but like, no, they are obsessed with you. They are not over you at all. Okay, it may not seem that way, but like their spirit definitely is, and they actually are. Like, they even know this, or maybe they're coming to terms with this. But trust me, they think about you a lot. Oh my gosh, like, I'm really feeling that energy. It is intense. It is intense. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple more cards from this deck, if you can call it that. Yeah, we got I really do hope our paths cross again. Yeah, there's so much about them wanting to reunite with you, reconnect with you. I even feel like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like this person could have stalker tendencies. They are stalking you on multiple platforms. Maybe they're even trying to figure out how they can run into you in real life or something like that. Maybe if you live in the same town, like, they're gonna try to like go to like the same like grocery store as you, or like, I don't know, like, I do feel like they're gonna message you, and I'm even seeing something about them messaging you under like false pretenses, just to kind of like stir up something, you know, something going on, because maybe they're a little bit scared to like just outwardly reach out to you and things like that. So I do feel like they will be messaging you, but like maybe it'll start off as something like really random, but like you'll be really happy to hear from this person. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got I fantasize about us. Like, yeah, I cannot, like, oh my gosh, all of these like cards are making sense with like all of the oracle cards and tarot cards that we drew. Yeah, they definitely do fantasize about you in the intimate times, and even just what things would be like if they were together with you, what things could be like in the future. Like, they have not stopped thinking about you at all. Okay, like, seriously, like, they are feeling this heavy. I feel like if you've been feeling their energy, that's literally because they've been manifesting you, and like either consciously or subconsciously, and like, or dreaming about you or something like that. Like, there is this telepathic connection between the both of you. So if you've been feeling their energy now, like, you know, I even said this in like the last reading that I did, it could be because of the retrograde, could be because of the Venus transits that are going on, or just the fact that they, something about, you know, there's something going on with them that just reminded them of you, and like they've been thinking about you a lot, and they've really been wanting to hit you up. So yeah, wow, oh my gosh, intense reading. So yeah, I will end the reading right here, Pal One. I hope this reading helped. Oh, actually, I'm so sorry. Like, before I say that, like, you guys also did draw the amethyst, and the amethyst does have to do with like, you know, the 12th house, Pisces energy, things like that. So, you know, this does have to do with like the crown chakra, and like kind of being able to telepathically communicate. You know, the crown chakra has to do with divinity, spirituality, and even kind of like opening, kind of like third eye, but it's a chakra above that, but like kind of like gauging people's energy and sensing their energy a lot. Okay, so this totally makes sense with the reading, like super watery, super passionate. I mean, we did also get Aries and Gemini, and we also did get a little bit of Earth here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, okay, I will for real end the reading right here. I was gonna say that if you do want an in-depth reading, you know, like I mentioned in the beginning of this reading, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a personalized reading. And yeah, I will leave you to it. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So, you all picked the clear crystal quartz. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on with your person. As you can see, I already have cards laid out. The thing is, I started filming this reading, but it just stopped recording, and I don't even like know when that happened. Like, I just looked at my camera and I'm like, oh my gosh, it stopped. But, anyways, yeah, so we're just going to see, like, where your person's head's at, where their mind's at, what they wish they could tell you, kind of just gauge their energy in general. So, yeah. The first card we have here is nothing is set in stone. Okay, so we got mutable moon. So mutable signs, I believe, are Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius. So someone could have that in their chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. But I'm seeing that like your person thinks that like they kind of just don't know where your head is at. Like I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys there could have been some conflicts and maybe they think that it's like over, but it's like spirit is like going to be giving them signs to kind of like maybe even reach out to you, maybe like nudge them to like, give them the confidence to reach out to you because they feel like maybe you're still mad at them. Like it's really weird because I'm seeing like there's this aspect of like being stubborn and mutable. Like I'm channeling mutable signs and fixed signs. So I am seeing like Leo and Aquarius with these two cards. Full moon in Leo happens during Aquarius season, and the four signs that I mentioned in the beginning. And even like Aquarius and Taurus energy, okay? Like I just feel like there's been some sort of like stalemate between the both of you where the both of you do want to reach out, you do want to talk to one another, but I feel like, and this could also be something that you're feeling, but like they're definitely feeling that like, oh my gosh, like maybe this person is totally over me, like is this over for good, like will we ever talk again? I just feel like it's been a while since you guys have talked, or maybe the separation, if you are in one, which I do feel like for a lot of you guys you are, has it feels like it's been going on for like a really long time. I'm even seeing something to do with like 6 months have passed in between, or maybe the last time we talked was during one of the seasons that I mentioned, for example, like there's someone that I used to talk to during like Sagittarius season, and like they hit me up during Gemini season, which are the mutable signs. So I'm just seeing like something to do with like the opposite ends of the year, like them wanting to hit you up, um or like if it's, yeah, like if it's been less than 6 months, like give it some time, maybe they'll hit you 6 months from whenever you stop talking. It doesn't have to be the case, but I'm just seeing something to do with that. Yeah. But I feel like your person is having like internal struggles between what they want to do, like what their, heart is telling them versus what their mind is telling them. Okay. Like in one sense, we see that confidence is your key to success. I do feel like they want to reach out to you. Something inside of them is, telling them like, look, reach out to them. The worst they can say is no. But again, we also got don't let pride get in your way. So I do feel like this person can be kind of insecure deep down, and they have this like deep seated fear of rejection. Maybe they're just like, oh my gosh, like, what if I end up like, what if this person, doesn't take me? Like, 'cause again, I receive me or is receptive to me. I do see, we got nothing is set in stone, right? So like, this sort of like the fact that this card came up sort of tells me that like someone is really feeling that like, oh my gosh, like, like they're fearing that like maybe this is kind of over for good, but like spirit is telling them like no, it's actually not. Okay, but I guess the other meaning of this card could be that like, oh, okay, your person is finally realizing that like, okay, who cares if you haven't talked in a while, they could hit you up, they could totally like, reach out to you. The worst that you can say is no. But like I am just seeing some sort of internal conflict. Again, I feel like maybe your person could be like outspoken and loud or something like that, but deep down they could be kind of insecure. Like I am seeing like Leo energy, and like I'm not gonna lie, like, no hate to Leos, but some of the Leos I've met, like, they talk a lot, like, they talk a lot, they're all about the talk, but, like, deep down, like, they kind of act really confident to kind of, like, hide away, like, their, like, what do you call insecurities. Again, I do feel like they have, like, kind of, like, deeply rooted insecurities within them that, like, come out in different ways. Like, how sometimes like certain people say things on the surface level that reflects kind of like, the fact that they don't, they have like low self-esteem issues deep down. Like I'm seeing something to do with that. Okay, so I do feel like if your person kind of like maybe said something to you that kind of hurt, like I do feel like they want to apologize to you, but they, whatever happened, it was done out of pride. It was done out of ego. I am seeing a lot of ego in this connection. Someone could have that. Maybe if they got angry or something like that. Maybe even if you got angry, that was kind of just your ego self speaking. It wasn't really their higher self, okay? But I'm just seeing like confidence is your key to success. Like I feel like they're finally going to like gain the guts to reach out to you. Like, it's funny. Like this person, I just feel like goes through a lot like internally. Like they always have this like battle within themselves. I even feel like maybe at times they could have acted like completely different people. Like they had different personalities or something like that. But yeah, the main thing that I'm seeing is that they really do miss you and they really do want to reach out to you. I feel like, if you have been in separation, it has not been easy for them at all. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Kawaii. I don't know if I said that right. Yeah, but Kawaii Tarot deck. It looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle it. Ooh, okay, we got the, oh my gosh. Yeah, we got some cards coming out here. That is so insane. Like, okay, we're getting a lot of Leo energy in this reading pile too, okay? Very different from pile one. We got a lot of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but we're getting a lot of Leo energy, but also Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. But don't worry too much about the signs. As I always say, it has more to do with the messages associated with the signs rather than the actual signs themselves. But yeah, we got strength and confidence. So I do feel like they are going to reconcile with you. Okay, there's a really good chance this will happen. I'm seeing something could be happening during Leo season, maybe even August. Since that's the 8th month. But strength basically has to do with reconciliation, reaching out, romance. Like there's still being like that spark and that passion. Okay, this person has not forgotten about you. They still think about you a lot. Okay, there's a lot of like they just have a lot of feelings for you. Okay, like it's a mix. I'm getting fifth house energy as well because that's the house that Leo rules and with all this Leo energy. But that just has to do with like romance, love, passion. I just feel like it's not over yet. They really want to adventure with you. They really want to take you out. They really want to just like hang out with you. Like even just be around your presence. Like I just feel like this person misses talking to you, being with you, and I feel like they're finally gonna get the guts to reach out to you. And if they haven't, again, the only thing that's stopping them is themselves. And like I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like there's some sort of like intimidation as well, or like them just thinking like again this is maybe beyond like reconciliation, but then they're finally gonna realize like no, who cares? The worst they can say is no. Yeah. Okay, we also did get the Four of Cups. So I do feel like, life has been really boring without you, okay? Like with all this like fiery energy, maybe you could even have a lot of Leo in your chart or fire in your chart, but like you're just a really fun person. I feel like this person had a lot of fun being with you, being around you. Again, like this person really loves spending time with you. And I feel like with this Four of Cups, like if they have tried to date around or something like that, it just hasn't been the same, okay? Like no one is emotionally fulfilling them the way that you do. And it's like you really filled their cups, but like right now they're kind of just focusing on what they don't have. They've just been in kind of a mood, okay? Like I just feel like there's a lot of like inner conflict, self conflict, internal conflict going on because with Leo, I feel like with all this like sun energy and things like that, that does remind me of the solar plexus, which has to do with sense of self. And, I just feel like they have to kind of find themselves. They have to kind of find who they are. They have to, they have a lot to go on their like self-discovery journey. Like I feel like you're a little bit more mature than them. Maybe you're even a little bit farther on your journey than they are. Like maybe they just don't really know what they want in life, or they're not really taking the right steps to accomplish that, but they're really trying to find themselves. I'm even seeing a lot to do with their career. I do feel like Leo kind of does have like, ruling over that. Like they are focused on their career. I definitely do feel like, again, I don't know if I said this before, but like their material life, finances, career life have been playing a role in this connection, and it has been impacting their connection. So yeah. We also got the Queen of Cups. Okay, I really love this card because this has to do with like kind of, I always say this whenever the Queen of Cups comes up, but um, okay, let me actually get to the point. But the Queen of Cups is basically someone who is admired by many. There's a lot of like people that, really like fall for the Queen of Cups, or like, you are someone that a lot of people fall for, a lot of people are into, but you have only given your heart to a couple of people. And I feel like this person is one of them. And I feel like that kind of boosted their ego. Like, I feel like this person knows that you can get whoever you want, you are really hot, you are really successful, you are really killing it in life, you are handsome, attractive, beautiful, whatever you resonate with. And like this person feels really lucky that you chose them. Okay, like you didn't need them, you chose them. And I do feel like this was quite a bit of an ego boost for them. Okay, like that whole thing, like I feel like I remember that Billie Eilish quote, like um like whenever a guy gets with like a really pretty girl, like it's a big ego boost, but like something like I just feel like they're really lucky to be with you. Okay, and if they have taken you for granted, I feel like they're finally realizing that like there's no one like you. Okay, like with the Four of Cups, no one has the amount of patience that you do with them. No one is fulfilling them the way that you do yeah, no one fulfills them the way that you do. Like everything that you have, your intellect, your demeanor, your beauty, your passion, your enthusiasm for life, your personality in general. Like I just feel like they haven't been finding that. Like I'm not trying to bash anyone, but I just feel like if they've been talking to other people, they just have not been cutting it for them. Like they have not been finding anyone that has all the qualities that you have. Like you are a rare breed. You are literally one of a kind. Like you have everything, which is so great. Like they really do put you on a pedestal. They really do view you really highly. Yeah. We also got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is all about an offering, okay? Like I feel like this person wants to make you an offering. This person does want to come forward and offer you something a little bit more stable. I do feel like at times maybe things could have been tumultuous with all this like, mutable energy and even like, all this like fiery energy here. But I feel like they finally want stability. They finally want something more with you. They want to take things to the next level. I feel like maybe this person, kind of had a hard time making up their mind in terms of what they wanted and that had nothing to do with you. You're an amazing person. You're an awesome person. But like, it's just that this person, their solar plexus chakra was kind of like dwindling. Like it's like for whatever reason, I like pictured stocks like going up and down, like, kind of like a fluctuating, like volatile market or something like that. Like at times this person like was, really on top of their game. They were really like, feeling it. But then like at times, like they just feel really low. Like I feel like they experience like really like high and like low emotions, like really tumultuous emotions. And I just feel like this person has to kind of like ease up a little bit to, like they need some time to themselves to like rejuvenate, okay, revitalize themselves. Like even if they are an extrovert, like I just feel like, this person like at times could have like not been as grounded as maybe you were, but like I feel like you motivated them to be grounded, or they think you're really grounded, and I just feel like you're a good counterpart to them, okay? Like you balance each other out a lot. Like you're the one that, you just have this like grounding stable energy to you. Maybe you have a lot of earth in you as well, or like some earth elements, but yeah, I'm just seeing that this person wants to come to you slowly but surely. Like I just see that this person has to sort out their own self conflicts, like, or they kind of have to focus on themselves and like, deal with their like whatever is going on within them first before they can come forward. Because I feel like if that's not the case, sometimes that can really cause the downfall of a relationship. If you're not really secure within yourself, which, I feel like this person hasn't been at times, it can really impact other relationships. But no, like I do feel like this person has been feeling your energy quite a lot. In fact, I feel like a lot of people have been hitting you up pile too, okay? Like not just this person, but there's something about your energy. I feel like maybe you're channeling your inner Leo energy, your confidence, and there's something about you, like you've been doing a lot of self-work, and that's causing a lot of people to reach out to you. I even feel like maybe past flames, people that that are into you, like there's people that are sliding in your DMs, like, things like that. Like, and you're probably just like, wait, why are people doing that? Like, what is it about me? I haven't really been doing anything different. But trust me, you have been going through a spiritual glow up, or just a glow up in general, some sort of energetic upgrade, and people are feeling your energy, and so is this person. I feel like this person is going to be really inclined to reach out to you and even offer you something more with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, again, I'm seeing something to do with Leo season, maybe Gemini season, Pisces season, Sagittarius season from whenever you're watching this. Yeah. We also got, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. We got the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this has to do with like, again, wanting something more. This is really the family card. This is all about taking that next step in love with you. You do emotionally fulfill them in a lot of different ways. 5 cups for you, 5 cups for them. Like this is a very, very like mutual connection. Okay, like whatever you're feeling and thinking, they're feeling and thinking the same way. So don't be afraid to open up your heart chakra. Don't be afraid to really feel for this person. I even feel like, I'm seeing like someone's fantasizing about the other, like someone thinks about the other before they go to sleep. I feel like that's definitely them about you, but also you about them. But like, you kind of like even hold back from maybe feeling like full forth for this person, because you're just like, oh, what if they don't feel the same? Or like, like I don't know, like I just feel like someone's been holding back. But I feel like if this has been your person, they're finally gonna gain the strength to come forward and ask you for something more. Like I really love the progress of this reading. We sort of got like mutable, nothing is set in stone. We kind of don't know what's happening, like go along with the flow with, the waves that we have here. But then it turned to like, the Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. These are like relationship cards. These are like cards that represent like wanting something more and taking that next step in love, okay? I feel like maybe you're the slightly more mature one, because we got the queen here. That could be representative of your energy. They could be like the pentacle. So, or knight of pentacles. The knight isn't exactly a queen or king, but they're getting there. Like I mentioned, I feel like maybe you're a little bit farther in your spiritual journey, your self-discovery journey than they are. And, they kind of have some catching up to do, but they are doing that, okay, slowly but surely. And I feel like they want to make sure they're secure before they can come forward, okay? So yeah, but I really do feel like they really, really care about you and they're really passionate about you, okay? Trust me, they even fantasize about you quite a lot. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from this handwritten deck that I have. It's what you saw in the thumbnail. It's just these like little messages here. Okay, yeah, we got I want to hear your voice. Yeah, oh my gosh, I would not be surprised if this person like literally calls you or hits you up, or yeah, just randomly like you see a missed phone call from them or something like that. Okay, like I'm even getting Gemini energy, like third house energy, something to do with the throat chakra. But yeah, they really miss your voice. I feel like you're really sweet. Like, they just love talking to you. You had really great conversations. I just feel like you got along in every sense. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We also got, you have no idea what you do to me. Like, yeah, you just ignite something in them that, again, no one else has been igniting, okay? Like with this Four of Cups, they just have not felt the same ever since, like, if there has been a separation, you left their life. And, this 10 of Cups, like they only feel this way about you, okay? Like no one else is cutting it for them. Yeah, and oh my gosh, of course we get this card. I fantasize about us. Of course, with all this like fiery energy, they do fantasize about you. They do fantasize about like, even the freaky times that you had together. But even just like what things would be like, if you guys were together. Like I feel like this is also really, really emotional. I definitely do feel like you had this really great bond. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got I don't want anyone else, just you. This definitely correlates to, and clarifies the Four of Cups. And yeah, we also got I really do hope our paths cross. So I'm seeing that maybe for some of you guys, work could have been a factor in this connection. Maybe there could have been a coworker conflict, or like maybe, it was kind of like taboo to date or something like that. Or maybe this person had to retreat to focus on their career, focus on themselves, with the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles has to do with like the material world. Maybe they even told you like, look, I kind of need to focus on, my job, career, uplifting my finances, or something like that. And I even feel like maybe that's the little message that they gave you. Like they really do want your paths to cross. And there's a really good chance that it will, because your person really does care about you. They really do. Like they were always holding out hope for a future with you. So it's like, even if they were the ones that broke up with you, I definitely feel like it was more temporary than anything. Like they kind of even said like, look, I'll be back. Like I'll try to message you. Or like that's something that they thought to themselves. Like they never thought this was permanent. Like even with this, nothing is set in stone. I feel like it's more that this person like was kind of like, holding out hope that there will be a future with you. Like, not trying to be mean or anything, but like maybe they kind of like prioritize other things, or like, kind of put you on the, I don't want to say back burner, but they're just like, yeah, I can come back to this person. But like, I also feel like they did have this fear, and maybe they still do have that, where they're just like, they're not sure if you'll take them back. Okay, again, there's this sort of like inner conflict, this juxtaposition going on here. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick one more card. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got I am going to message you soon. Yeah. So don't be surprised if this person reaches out to you. We did get Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like it may happen in like good time. Like maybe they won't like be quick to rush into anything, or like maybe when they do message you, they might want to take things slow, which is kind of ironic with all this like fire energy that we have here. But we did get a lot of Cups and like, Pentacles, which, those are the slightly slower moving suits. But I feel like they want to do things right, okay? But they're not gonna like hold back anymore. Like they're just gonna come forward. Like, it's really gonna surprise you. You're gonna see their like profile picture or their name, and like, oh my gosh, you're just gonna feel this like palpitation or something. Like you're gonna be really excited. Like it's gonna be filled with a lot of passion, and like this reconnection is gonna be really great. Okay, like with the Strength, again, if you were literally to look up Strength tarot card, love, meaning, or something like that, you will literally see that it has to do with like reconciliation and like love, romance, passion, things like that. So they still got a thing for you. They really do. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below, where you can sign up for a personalized reading. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Rose Quartz. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on through your person's mind. What messages would they convey to you if they could? Kind of just do an energy check-in. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started by picking cards from the Moonology Tarot deck. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle it real quick. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard the shuffling. The microphone's actually really close to that, but there's one that just came out. Sorry if that totally startled you, but yeah. Okay, we got fiery climax approaches, full moon and Aries. Oh my gosh, wow, what a great way to start off the reading. Really starting it off with a bang. Oh my gosh. Okay, full moon and Aries. That happens during Libra season. So I'm getting Aries, Libra. Someone could be an Aries or Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. But I feel like there is something really big going to be happening in this connection. And I do feel like it's going to be in the 3D because Aries is kind of more of like a, like 3D sign. Like sometimes I categorize signs into like the 3D and like, 5D. Like Pisces is like really ethereal, mystical. Like I would say that's like 5D, but like, just fire signs in general, they're all about taking action, even being a little bit impulsive, but like really acting on something, like making moves, like, making things happen. So I feel like there has been some sort of like energetic climax in this connection already. I feel like in the 5D, your person has already realized, or maybe they're in the process of doing so, realizing the true depth of this connection, what you really mean to them. And I feel like they're finally going to reach out to you in real life. I feel like they may even start seeing signs that are going to like, kind of urge them to reach out to you. um I'm really seeing a lot, this is like orange. Orange has to do with the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra has to do with like I feel, so I feel like all these feelings that your person has had for you, still has for you, has just been building up. And like that's how this climax is approaching. Like, literally think of like, yeah, things building up and them totally just like, revealing everything at once. Like, I mean, I just feel like I'm feeling a lot of like energy and passion. Okay. Like I film videos at really weird times. It's literally 3:40 a.m. Maybe that could be an angel number. I'm actually gonna go ahead and look it up. I'm close to my computer right now. 3:40 angel number for love. Okay, yeah, people this number love enjoyment and relaxation. They love travels, exotic destinations, meeting new people. Yeah, so I feel like okay, I do see something to do with traveling. I feel like this person really wants to visit you. Like they really want to be around you physically. Sorry about that. It totally stopped recording. Okay. Yeah. I feel like this person wants to be with you physically, okay? This card does have to do with the physical realm, like reconnecting like in real life, like I was saying, yeah, it just has to do with the 3D. Let's see what else is going on here. This your person has been like loyal to you mentality wise, like even if like you've been in separation and they've been dating other people, maybe you've been dating one another, you have been loyal to one another, like internally, like just mentally, emotionally, like this person has not forgotten about you. I'm seeing something to do with traveling. Like I feel like this person really just wants to travel to make their way towards you, like literally like physically see you, or like they want you to travel to them. I'm seeing something to do with distance. Maybe you guys could be at a distance, but that doesn't have to be the case. This could just mean like you haven't talked in a while, or like there's some sort of like, like distance in terms of communication, or even like emotional distance where you haven't like communicated your feelings as much as, you should, or like your person wants to, because trust me, emotions are running high, for sure. That's literally another card that we have. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We also got a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, this is so interesting. We got full moon in Aries, full moon in Libra. These are opposing signs in the zodiac. So yeah, I'm just getting a lot of that energy in general. Something could be happening during Libra season or Aries season from whenever you're watching this, whichever one's the closest one. But a win-win outcome is like forecast. Like that's amazing. So basically both of you are going to be benefiting from this climax that is going to be happening. I feel like there's a really good chance your person will reach out to you. They have definitely been thinking about that a lot. And I'm just seeing that it's finally going to like, happen. Like they've been seeing signs, and like something is just gonna happen where like like they're gonna like feel urged from the universe to reach out to you. Okay, and like it's gonna be good for both of you. I feel like this communication is going to be really worthwhile and meaningful, which is a big thing because like I'm not gonna lie, because like with Aries, with all this energy here, I was kind of seeing that like, oh yeah, maybe this person could be fleeting, maybe they could just be in and out, maybe they could just like text you out of nowhere, but then like kind of like go ghost again or something like that, or not again, but like it won't be as consistent as you want it, but I feel like whatever communication you want, you are going to get that. Okay, for some of you guys this could look like a little just message. For some of you guys this looks like closure, or for some of you guys this looks like straight up reconciliation. I feel like whatever is going to happen, you are going to be feeling really satisfied with the result. You are going to be feeling really satisfied with everything that is going to transpire, like win-win. Okay, like 50-50. And even with the scales, like I feel like this is a really good card. I love, cards that represent like, anything to do with like equality and balance, like the justice card, because that just indicates that you know, uh what do you call yeah, the love is there on both sides, and whatever you're thinking and feeling is being reciprocated in the same manner, to the same degree, to the same level, which is really amazing. That is what you want in love. Things should always be 50-50. So that is so cool. That is so amazing. I'm really excited. It's funny because like Aries and Libra, like they are both known to be really social signs, but like Libra is kind of a more mild mannered sign. Like they're super calm, grounded. They're usually known to be the peacekeepers, whereas like Aries are kind of known to be like, maybe like I love Aries, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just that these signs are so starkly different. But like same in the like, in some ways, but it's like Aries are kind of known to like start things, like like they're little starters. Like I don't even just mean fights, but like um there's just a lot of passion in general. Like don't worry too much about the signs. Like I'm just channeling Aries energy, and I'm just seeing like there's so much that this person wants to tell you. But the good thing is that like when this climax happens, it's going to be it's going to be conveyed or expressed in like a good, calm, rational way. Like I feel like again, this person's not just gonna like drunk text you or something like that and like regret it the next day. Like not like that. I mean, like I even feel like they may even think about like how they want to message you. I feel like they've really been fighting the urge to reach out to you. But like, and like that's a good thing that they've kind of been fighting that, because that means like, like they care. Like, they don't want to just like lead you on or anything like that. My point is like they're gonna reach out to you in a kind of even like calculated, rational, logical way. Like it sounds so weird to say, but like it's good because they're gonna really think about what they want to say to you, how they even want to approach you. Like I feel like they're gonna think like, okay, I'll say this to this person. Like they're thinking of different scenarios. Like think of a little like, roadmap. Like, okay, if I say this and this person responds this way, then this will happen. But if I say thing B and this person, like, they're really thinking about it, okay? Because, like with the Libra energy here, that is an air sign, and air sign has to do with like, the mind, thinking, like verbal expression, and like, kind of like just thinking before you talk in general. So I am seeing that sense of like practicality here, which is pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Kawaii Tarot deck. Kawaii Tarot deck. I don't know why I say it like that, but yeah. Okay, two cards already came out. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. You guys, we got the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is all about speed, movement, action, travel. This is the most like fire sign card ever, like, or like the most like communication heavy card ever. Okay, like I feel like this person's just gonna come at you. Okay, like I mean, look at the way that these lollipops, these wands, which are, oh my gosh, wands in quotes, it's represented by lollipops, are kind of like heading in a direction. You can kind of tell it's like, like even in other wands cards, like with the Eight of Wands, you can tell that like it's really just lifting into the air with full force. Like, it's going in some direction. Like, there's it's not just like all over the place. It's not scattered energy. It's like every fiber of their being really wants to reach out to you, which is really great. Ooh, we also got the King of Swords. This is so interesting. Like both these cards like correspond to these two cards perfectly, because the King of Swords has to do with like, swords are the air sign suits. So I do feel like, this has to do with communication. This has to do with coming forward and like finally taking control. Okay. I'm seeing control in a couple different ways. Like I feel like, this person likes being in control of their emotions. I do feel like, um, there is a sense of rationality to them. Okay. They could be an air sign or fire sign, or have air or fire in their chart somewhere. I am seeing that for a lot of you. I'm just seeing like Aries, Libra a lot, and like, the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Maybe like Leo, Sag, King of Swords. Okay, let's just say all the air and fire signs. But yeah, just to list the air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Someone could have that in their chart, the big three or seventh house. But like with the King of Swords, this is someone who likes maintaining emotional control over their actions. Okay, so while I do feel like they have like a sense of like impulsivity, or like they like like what do you call going forward, being bold. I still feel like they take calculated steps. Like for whatever reason, like I got like leader, manager, boss, or something like that. Maybe this person could be like high up in their position, or like they want to be high up in their position, or like they want to be well respected. I definitely do feel like with the King of Swords, King of Wands, like I feel like these cards sort of have to do with like how society sees them. Like, they kind of want to be deemed as like, powerful people, like, even like authority figures I am seeing here. But like basically they care about how you view them. Okay, if you are asking about a masculine, like they want to appear masculine, like they can take care of you. If you're asking about a feminine, I mean, kind of the same way. Like they're really out there. They want to be like powerful people. They want to make their impact in the world and things like that. Yeah. But with the King of Swords, yeah, for whatever reason, like I channel like a good manager, a good boss. Like, this is someone who's really passionate, enthusiastic. Um, about like their work and things like that. But at the same time, they know how to communicate well. They are really rational. They're not ones to like, be all out of sorts, be all out of place. Like they definitely like, they can communicate well is what I'm seeing. Like they know how to properly express themselves. Like, with the swords, again, that has to do with like communication and like verbal expression. So yeah, this is really great. This is one of the best cards you can get because usually king and queens are like high up there. It means like this person is like gained some sense of maturity, like they've leveled up or they are leveling up. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Oh my gosh, we got Queen of Cups. Okay, so someone in this connection could even be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But there are a lot of feelings here. There are a lot of emotions here on both sides. I love it when the Queen of Cups come up. I think she came up in one of the other earlier piles, either one or two today. And I always say that, the Queen of Cups is someone. Sorry, excuse me there. Oh gosh, my throat chakra. The Queen of Cups is someone who is admired by many but only gives her heart to a few. So I really feel like for a lot of you guys, your person is really lucky to be with you because you can have whoever the heck you want. There's a lot of people that are after you, but you chose this person. And like, that's why this person, like, I even feel like they kind of feel like the King of Swords right now. Like, they're just like, oh, I'm on top of the world. Like, I'm so lucky. Like, this is so cool. Like, I'm so happy. Like, she picked me or he picked me or like, whoever. Like, don't worry too much about gender. But like I just feel like this person is really lucky that like, you decided to be with them, whereas you could have anyone you want. Okay, so that's really sweet. That's really endearing. And I feel like if that's, something that they haven't said, like they definitely do want to tell you that. Yeah. And I feel like that's also the same way with this person. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like, this person has people around them that, definitely could be into them and things like that. Like, I feel like your person, well, they could be kind of a charmer. I feel like, this like spread shows that they're good at communicating and they also have like that fieriness, passion in them, but like they only want you, like they choose you. Okay, I feel like it's kind of the both, it goes both ways. And I love how we got the Queen of Cups and King of Swords. This represents like compatible counterparts because both these signs are like compatible. Like cups is water sign, or wait, no, actually, for maybe not compatible, but it works out anyways. Like, okay, I totally, yeah, read the Queen of Cups as wands for a second, but like, my point is like, it's the queen and king, right? So like, I feel like you both are kind of on the same level, vibing on the same level. I feel like someone in this connection is a little bit more emotional than the other one, and someone is a little bit more calculating, things like, I don't know why I keep saying calculating. That's just what reminds me of that. But like, the other person is a little bit more like, um, not like emotionally detached, but they could appear to be detached. They on the surface level they could appear to be a little bit like stoic or like kind of just like like maybe not like the best at like expressing their emotions even though they do feel it deep down. I feel like exactly who's who. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we got the sun. This is really great. So I'm getting Leo energy from this. The sun has to do with like better and brighter days ahead for this connection. I do feel like this connection isn't really over. I feel like they really loved being with you. They really loved all the good times that you shared. Like they think back to all the good memories that you guys created. Like, this has to do with like peaceful, loving, joyous times. I feel like even if there were any fights, even if there were any conflicts, it didn't really like, it's not something that's in their mind as much. Like, I really do feel like this person just wants to move forward, with this sort of air fire energy. So, maybe if you've kind of been in your feels about something or like, why did they say this? Why did they say that? Like, I feel like your person's kind of ready to like talk about it and like, kind of like, tackle the situation in the best way possible. Like, I feel like with the King of Swords, this has to do with someone who can like what am I saying? Communicate pretty maturely. So, that's really good. I feel like there is a sense of maturity here. Your person has been like maturing throughout, like if you have been in separation. Oh my gosh, we also got the King of Pentacles. This is really great, like two kings and a queen. Okay, a lot of just like growth and development happening. Yeah, I'm getting earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles, this is someone who is ready to offer you something more, ready to offer you something solid. Even like someone who wants to spoil you. I feel like this person, like, really, again, they really care about how you view them. They really care about, like, um like, what do you call, care about, like, what you think about them. Okay, and like this person, just wants to like appear to be like, the manly man, or like the womanly woman, like, whatever they associate with, or like just a strong, powerful figure. Okay, they do care about your opinion quite a lot, actually. So yeah, I'm also seeing a third party situation, but on your side. Like, I feel like, for a lot of you guys, you could be asking about the masculine, like, but I know there are some, like, people who ask about the divine feminine, but I'm seeing like there could have been a third party on your side, as in like maybe you had like two people that you were kind of into, and maybe like whenever you watch readings, it can sometimes be about these two people. Like, you kind of interchange, like, okay, this reading's about this person. Like, I do feel like there might have been some sense of like insecurity from your person because of the amount of people that were reaching out to you, or like maybe this isn't even something that they told you, but they know that you're really well sought out. Okay, like, you are really someone that a lot of people want to be with, and that too for the long term. And I do feel like deep down this kind of like maybe intimidated your person a little bit, so now they're really doing a lot to step up their game, stand into their power, and like, really come forth, really come forward. And again, like with the sun, I see that there are better and brighter days ahead for this connection. Like, you just brought a lot of like light into their life. I feel like this person like sees this connection as something, that was super like fun for the most part, like, peaceful, like, even without, if you guys did have fights and things, like, they're ready to like move on from that, which is really great. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Love Oracle deck that I like, writ up. It's these notes here. That's what I used in the thumbnail. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna randomly pick some cards. Ooh, okay. We got one. We got My Heart Yearns for You. Okay, yeah, they really want to be with you. And the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, again, I really do see this as them stepping up their game so that they can be qualified enough to be in your life, because your validation does mean a lot to them. Like, even if that's not something they say out loud, like, trust me, like, they, maybe this is even something that you notice, but like, maybe they tried typing the way that you did to kind of appeal to you more, like, those kind of like psychological tactics to like kind of get people to like you more. Like, maybe they mimic the way that you talk. I definitely feel like oh my gosh, I don't know why my voice cracked, but I definitely do feel like they remember a lot of like things that you said. They remember like the little things that you said. They definitely hold on to that, even if it's like, let's say they watch your story or something and you posted something a long time ago about something, like, they still think about that. They're like, oh my gosh, this person did that. And like maybe they even want to bring it up, like, how like maybe when you're interviewing for like a company, like, you've done your research on the company and you bring up like those specific points that you think will help you get brownie points, like, that will impress like the interview or something like that. Like, I'm seeing something to do with impressing you. Okay, like, this person, like, would do like anything to just like, um make them seem more appealing. Okay, so that's really great. Oh my gosh, we got You're So Sexy. Ooh, a lot of passion. Yeah, definitely got that with all this like fiery energy that we're getting here with Leo and Aries. um Obviously it does go deeper than that with the Queen of Cups. There are like emotions and feelings for sure. Like, I feel like this is a good balance of like, all the suits. I mean, like, we got King of Pentacles, that's earth, swords is air, cups is water, and then yeah, of course we got like a lot of fire. So yeah, I do feel like this connection has, like everything that it needs to like really make it work for the long term. So yeah, okay, let's pick a couple more cards. Wow, we got I wish you could see what I see in you. Yeah, this totally corresponds to, clarifies everything that I said about this person putting you on a pedestal. Okay, they really do view you really highly. They really do see you as a queen or king. Okay. Ooh, okay, last one. We got I Will Call You. Yeah, there is a really good chance this person will reach out to you. I am getting that with the Eight of Wands that we have here. This has to do with communication, and we got a fiery climax. Yeah, it's really likely that they'll call you. I mean, they could even text you or like DM you, but like they will reach out to you in some way, shape, or form. I really do feel like pal three, like, I feel like in general in today's pals we've been getting a lot of like, contact coming in, but definitely there's, with the whole fiery climax approaches, it's been that way from the start, and like continued throughout their reading. So this person is really yearning to talk to you. They really see so much in you, and they find you to be really sexy, really passionate. They definitely do think about the intimate times. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you do want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. So yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. I love you all. Love and light. Hi pile 4, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the red quartz, also known as the root chakra stone. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Moonology deck first to see what is going on with your person, what messages they would relay to you if they could. So yeah, I already went ahead and pre-shuffled the deck, so I'm going to start by picking the cards. Ooh, we got bring love into the situation. We got confidence is your key to success. And we also got, let's go ahead and pick one more card. You're close to achieving your goal. Okay, so this is really great. A lot of different like energies, even a lot of different colors here. So yeah, we got bring love into this. Yeah, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So, this means like there is like love here, but I also feel like this represents that someone is really, or like this means that someone is thinking with their mind maybe more than their heart, because Aquarius is an air sign, and they can be pretty detached. They can like just like turn their emotions on and off pretty easily. That doesn't mean they don't feel things, because this is associated with the water bear. So it's like they do carry their feelings, but it's like they know how to like empty it when they need it, and like they know how to fill it at the right time. Like, but I mean, like the love is always there, but my point is like I feel like this person definitely could have been better at expressing it, and they also know that. But I also feel like this person has a need to kind of be in control of their emotions. I feel like that's everyone to an extent, but like I am also seeing that like this person kind of may have been like hurt in the past before, that may have kind of like made them lose their confidence, which is why this confidence is your key to success came up. I feel like that's more of an advice card for them. So like they're being really careful with their heart when it comes to you, and like that's a big thing. That means like they really like you. Okay, like none of these cards would be coming up if they didn't actually like care about you. There, if for like random people, like maybe let's say you've like just gone out with someone that you weren't necessarily interested in, like you didn't have to like try really hard to like um stifle your feelings for them or anything. You were kind of just yourself. Like it's like not to be like mean or anything, but it sort of reminds me of that meme where it's all like um I feel like this applies to like girls more, but like they're super confident like around like guys that like that they're not typically attracted to, like they can like talk with them easily, but when it does come to the guy that they kind of have a thing for, they're attracted to, they get a little bit nervous. Like obviously that's not going to be the case with everyone, but I just feel like this person, like they care about you, they care about what you think about them, and they kind of know that you have the power, you have the capability to completely like make them emotionally vulnerable. And I feel like that's something that kind of scares the shit out of them, mind my swearing. But like with this like new moon and Leo energy, again, like I'm seeing something to do with like dominance and control, but like these both of these cards represent that. They're actually opposites on the zodiac wheel, but like in different ways. Like the Aquarius is all about like controlling your mind, right? And like Leo's all about like having control over the situation, a little bit more outward. So I feel like that's something that like your person is kind of engaging into. Like both of these things are something that your person is engaging in. Like they are trying to control their emotions, but I also feel like they're trying to control the situation by like reaching out to you at a certain time, or waiting to reach out to you, or maybe like if this has been like a no contact thing, like they want to reach out to you when they're ready, when they know that they'll really be able to deliver, when they know that like you'll say yes for sure, like when they know that they have some sort of advantage over the situation, or like in the situation. This sort of reminds me of Seven of Wands energy. Seven of Wands is totally about like literally what I said, like like the literal definition is preparing for a battle, and only doing so when you feel like you are ready, when you have an advantage over the situation, when you will win, right? So I do feel like that is something that is going on with your person. This also says confidence is your key to success. I do feel like something could have happened in love, or something, it doesn't even have to be love, but like they could carry some sort of emotional baggage from the past that like maybe like made them kind of scared, and like that's why they play, like I don't want to say they play games, but like maybe like they are engaging in psychological subconscious defense mechanisms to have that control and power that I was talking about, like over there. They, oh my gosh, I am stuttering so much. Like, this is like, even like the nervousness, like I can sort of feel that from your person, okay? But like, my point is, like, they don't necessarily play games, but like, again, they do want to have like some sort of control in the situation, which is why they like hold back at times, or even in the like relationship, maybe if they acted a little bit detached or like aloof or something, like, that was just them doing that, okay? Like, I do feel like there's something that's happened in the past, maybe even like childhood wounds, or like, maybe they saw people going through hard times in relationships, or they went through that themselves, and like they sort of have this like, view of love where they're all like, yeah, I need to be on my guard all the time, I need to be on like defense, okay? And this isn't something that they outwardly say, like maybe they even appear to be like super calm, and I do feel like they've definitely told you about their feelings for you and the fact that they find you attractive, and like, they definitely did compliment you a lot, but there are deeper feelings inside of them, like, again, we got the water bearer here, that like there's so much like in their bag of love, it's even like a step up from the cup, like, cups and stuff, bags, like anything like that, bear, water bearer, like I usually see like a bag or like a bowl or something, or like, like just a really big, yeah, pot or something, that is their love for you. They have so much for you. It's just a matter of them, like, like expressing that. Like, I wish I came up, like I was thinking of something in my mind, but it wouldn't make sense if I say it. But like, with the water bearer, like I read this really interesting like definition literally from like a TikTok comment, where it's all like, see, with Aquarius, it's like people confuse them to be water signs because it says like aqua, it has aqua and like, the preface, like the root of the name, right? But they're not water signs, but the thing is, they do carry water, but they never actually touch the water, so it's like they have a little bit more emotional control over themselves than maybe like actual water signs do. That's what I'm seeing, like, that was like sort of the explanation, like, like with water signs, like for example crabs, like, they literally touch the water. Scorpio, it's interesting actually. I don't think scorpions go in the water. I mean, they are still a water sign. Pisces, fish touches the water. I mean, okay, you don't have to like take this super literally, but like the thing with the water bear is that like while they do have a lot of love and a lot of emotions, Aquarians are known to be a really like humanitarian sign. They know how to control that. They know like when to pour out the water, like, and like when's the right time to do that, like, when would be like, yeah, like it's all about timing, it's all about emotions, it's all about like doing things the right way and things like that, or like doing things that will like serve them, like, okay, now it's safe for me to love, but now I shouldn't do this because this will happen and this will like, maybe make me lose control over myself, which is something that I don't like. Yeah, I know I just gave the super long definition of that, but like don't worry too much if your person isn't an Aquarius or doesn't have Aquarius placements in their big 3 or 7th house. As I always say, this has more to do with the like messages associated with the cards rather, or the signs rather than the actual signs themselves, okay? But like that's just the general energy that I see. Yeah. And we also got, you're very close to achieving your goal, so I definitely do feel like your person sees this connection as some kind of like, goal to be reached. And I feel like this spread really shows like a progression, okay? It's like bring love into the situation, they're kind of just like understanding their feelings more, maybe even like learning to be a little bit more vulnerable with themselves, or they're learning that it's okay to be vulnerable. And then we also got confidence is your key to success, okay? Like they're finally going to be gaining the confidence to reach out to you, even gaining confidence within themselves. I am getting like, solar plexus chakra here. This has to do with like sense of self-esteem. Like I feel like they're going to realize like, what, like rejections aren't as bad as they seem, like it's not personal, like, they shouldn't like stave off of certain things or hold out from certain things because of like, the fact that they might potentially be rejected. So like, that's exactly what confidence is. Confidence is having, the like power to do something and being okay even if you fail. Like, confidence is going after something and being okay with the result no matter what it is, okay? So I feel like they're finally like, realizing that, I feel like they're going through a lot of like spiritual, like just personal development and growth. Yeah. And we got, you're close to achieving your goal. Yeah, I feel like their goal is to be with you, okay? They consider you to be a prize, okay? They really think that they're lucky to have met someone like you. I do feel like, with all this Leo energy, regardless of whether or not they are a Leo, they like being around like, people that motivate them, and like they really love viewing their partners as a queen or king. Like that's the sign that's kind of known to treat them like that. Like, they'll only be with people who they think are worthy of themselves, worthy of their time, effort, and love. So, like this person, yeah, I definitely feel like they're lucky to be with you, but in a way, like, from these cards I'm seeing, like, you're also lucky to be with them, because I don't feel like they just choose anyone and everyone. Like, I don't, they don't feel this way about just anyone. Like, you're very special. So yeah, so that's really great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Kawaii Tarot deck. It looks like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle it. Oh, okay, we got a card. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, we got a couple cards here. We got the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, this is all about equality, balance, and fairness. So I do feel like um, your person wants to make sure that this connection is really fair to you, okay? That they're giving you the same amount of, like, love, care, time, effort that you are to them. This is all about, like, even, providing for you. Like, I feel like this person, with this Leo energy here, like, they even want to, like, spoil you, take you out on dates. But yeah, I feel like mostly this card has to do with the fact that they want to make sure that things are equal in this connection, okay? Like, they consider you to be really special. And this is all about just, like technically it's about, like, sharing the wealth, but I also feel like they want to share the deeper parts of them, bring love into the situation, and confidence is your key to success. I'm really seeing that they're, like, learning to be more vulnerable, okay? Like, they're learning to realize, like, look, love is more than just, whatever their concept is right now. It's about being vulnerable. It's about being able to trust the person. I even feel like they're opening up their heart chakra. For whatever reason, I just, like, looked around and, like, do you guys see this, like, rainbow light here? Yeah. There's, like, this green that's, like, reflecting off the corner of the wall, and I just, like, turned because I'm like, wait, where's that light coming from? And it's like, it's green light. It's so pretty. I wish I could show you, but, like, I don't want to mess up the camera setup. It sort of even reminds me of the green light in Great Gatsby. Oh my gosh, like, I don't know why I just channeled that because of the green light. Like, how it, like, I don't know if you guys have read that book, but, like, the green light basically represents, like, okay, actually I might mess this up, but, like, let me translate it to, like, modern day, like Instagram, or, like, Facebook, like, active buttons. Like, basically that active button is kind of like your chance to, like, reach out to them. Like, how you get excited whenever the person, like, you're into, like, is online, like, even if you don't talk to them. It's just kind of exciting to be in the same place at the same time. I'm actually gonna look up what the green light in the Great Gatsby means. Like, I did, like, a whole analysis, like a whole paper on this or something. Or not a whole paper, but, like, I did, like, look up what this meant and, like, write an analysis in that. Okay, I'm getting really distracted, so I'm gonna stop talking and look up what the green light means. Okay, yeah, the green light is a symbol of hope. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing. Like, this is a symbol of hope. Like, your person is holding out hope that there is still a future with you. And oh my gosh, like, even with this Aquarius card, this sort of reminds me of the Star card, which is also associated with, Aquarius energy. Like, I just feel like these two cards are similar. And, like, that card is all about having hope and faith for a future with you, okay? Hope and faith that things will work out, okay? So, yeah, this is just a symbol of hope. I feel like they're finally even opening up their heart chakra because they know that this is worth it. They know that you're worth it. You are really special to them. Yeah, we also got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is, what they see you as. They see you as someone who is really like, ambitious, passionate, but also practical. You're someone who really likes, like, labels and traditional relationships, or, like, that's something that satisfies you more. Like, even if you have been in casual relationships, I feel like the type of connection that you make with people is deeper than that, okay? Like, I even feel like you're not really the type of person that can just do casual things. If that was the case, you probably wouldn't be here. Like, you are someone who catches feelings, like, even if you do things in casual relationships. And I feel like, with this person, like, the fact that, like, maybe this person could even be the opposite. Like, would this bring love into the situation? Maybe they did date around a lot, but they didn't really catch feelings for anyone until they met you, okay? So that's why you are really special to them. But, like, you just are the kind of person who a lot of people fall for. A lot of people end up having deeper feelings for, and a lot of people even want to, like, wife up or husband up or want something more with, okay? Even if in the beginning they said, like, now let's just keep it this way, or, like, let's see where things go. They just want more with you. Yeah. Ooh, we also got the Seven of Wands. That is so crazy. Like, okay, actually, I don't know if I said that in this reading or the last one. Like, the Seven of Wands is, like, coming forward when they feel like they're prepared to, okay? Like, when they feel like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe, like, I cannot, I can't tell if I said this in pile 3 or this pile. whatever. Okay, I'm confusing myself. But basically, Seven of Wands means like, this person will reach out to you when they feel like they're ready, when they have an advantage over the situation, when they feel like, they can come toward they can come towards you while being vulnerable, but also maintaining a sense of emotion, like, or sense of power or control over their emotions, but like not in the way that they did before. Like I feel like, they were a little bit too like closed off, but like they're gonna come forward when they have that right balance. Okay, so I really do feel like timing plays a big role in this connection. Okay, let's pick a couple more cards. Ooh, we also got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting a lot of seven energy, so maybe something could be happening during the seventh month, which is like Leo season. Okay, also Cancer season. Yeah, I'm just seeing something to do with July. But don't worry too much about the time frames, but something could be happening by then. I'm seeing like, yeah, Aquarius, Leo. I'm also getting like six, so sixth house, that has to do with Virgo. Maybe something could even be happening in 6 weeks, but like maybe Leo to Virgo season, something could be happening from whenever you're watching this, or Aquarius season, whichever one's like closest to you. So yeah, but the Seven of Pentacles is all about wanting to build with you, wanting to grow with you, and like basically your hard work paying off. Like technically this card is all about manifestations paying off. So if you have been manifesting this connection, I feel like it has been working. Okay, your person has really been thinking about you, and they've really been waiting for the right time to reach out to you. Okay, like they have really like they know that, like, that they're probably not going to find anyone as good as you, but like I feel like they want to reach out to you when they know for a fact that, like, you'll also be like receptive to them, because I am seeing, like, this like confidence is your key to success. Again, like I just feel like they could even have some like, I was gonna say pride and ego, but most like, those things kind of just stem from like insecurity at times. I mean, not like pride. I mean, it's good to like, be proud of yourself and things like that. But like maybe like ego, like, I just feel like they would take rejection kind of hard, or like, yeah. But I mean, they are learning to be more confident. And again, like I mentioned, confidence is knowing that like you'll be fine no matter what ends up happening, right? So yeah, but I do feel like you are someone that they want to really build and grow with. Like with this Queen of Pentacles, we're getting the sense of practicality, long-term commitment, stability, and Seven of Pentacles represents exactly that. Like they want to work on this relationship with you. They see a future with you. They want more with you. Okay, they see you as, like, again, like wifey or even husband material. I feel like that's the first time I've said that in a while. Like I used to say that in my like earlier readings quite a lot, but yeah, I just feel like with these Pentacles cards, that especially with the Queen of Pentacles, I see that as like the wifey card. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick one more card. Yeah, we also got Judgment. Yeah, so the Judgment has to do with thinking, again, like making like even like calculated, logical, rational decisions. Again, this person is really going to think before they come forward. I even feel like they're wondering what to say before they come forward. Like they want to, like, make sure that they have all the right moves, they're smooth, like they don't mess up. And even with the Seven of Wands, again, this is all about like preparing for something, preparing to come forward. So not just being impulsive, but like actually putting thought into what they want to say, what they want to tell you. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the handwritten deck that I made. This is the thumbnail that you saw when you clicked the reading. It looks like this. Okay, these little like love notes, if you will. So yeah, okay, the first the card that I saw is I want you back. Okay, yeah, I do feel like this person, there's a lot of cards that indicate them wanting you back, like with the Seven of Pentacles, like wanting to work on things with you, Seven of Wands waiting for them to, getting ready to come forward, and confidence is your key to success. That means, like, they're gonna gain the confidence to come forward, and like you're so close to your goal. Again, like I feel like they're really really close to like hitting you up. Like I'm filming this in like June, and I'm saying things could be happening like literally as early as next month, even though this is a timeless reading. So I'm just seeing something to do with like 6 weeks, like maybe like a month and a little bit more. Something could be happening. I'm seeing 6 and 7 could be relevant numbers too. Yeah, make of it what you will, but they do want you back, and I feel like definitely sooner than later, because they don't want to waste time. Like I feel like time spent without you, like it's finally hitting them. Like why am I spending so much time without this person when we could be making more memories? Yeah. We also got, I have so much I want to let you know. Yeah, so this Judgment is all about like mental clarity. like, you know, gaining clarity, but then also like speaking your truth. So I feel like, again, this person is thinking about exactly what they want to say to you, and like they're gonna do so in a way where they feel, yes, in control of themselves, but at the same time they're also like, you know, vulnerable. Like I just feel like that's a really good thing, you know, that this person has come to, like, you know, this point where, like, you know, they're all about like setting boundaries, respecting your boundaries, but also just, you know, being like vocal with themselves, being like honest, being authentic, which is like something that every relationship should have. So yeah, um, yeah, this is so amazing. Okay, oh my gosh, this card is like stuck. Okay, yeah, we got please don't forget me. Yeah, even the way that this card was sticking to this like other card, I feel like this person is really stubborn. Like, you know, with Leo and Aquarius, I am getting fixed sign energy. You know, fixed signs are Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and um Scorpio. Yeah, so maybe those signs could even be relevant, but like they really don't want you to forget them. Like again, they are holding out hope and faith for a future with you, okay? They This is not over. This is not over for them at all, okay? Like I feel like maybe they had to like retract to kind of focus on themselves, focus on their life, like get their like life together in general, like, you know, mentally and maybe even materialistically, because I do feel like, you know, Leo, that this we got Queen of Pentacles, and like Leo, they kind of both do have to do with like their career life and material life. So I feel like that's something that they retreated to focus on. Yeah. Um, we also got, oh my gosh, I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah, they definitely could be looking back at text messages, all the communication and contact that you had. Maybe they're looking back to your Instagram chats or Snapchats or something like that, you know. But they do think about you, they do fantasize about you, and they do remember little things about you too. Like, you'd be surprised what they remember about you. Don't be surprised if like they bring up a conversation and like they remember something that you told them a long time ago, or even maybe something that they saw, like maybe they saw your story and they saw you post something, like it just, you know, like they just bring that up out of nowhere. Like I feel like you'll be like super pleased, but like, you know, I feel like this person has been thinking about exactly that. Like they're gonna be like, okay, let me say this to this person, this might impress them, that they um you know that I remember this about them, you know. Like I feel like it may all be like a surprise to you, but with them, they know exactly what they're doing. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pal 4. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If this pile didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.